Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back?
Will Smith winning for King Richard. But personally, I thought his best performance in the past year has been being okay with all of his wife's boyfriends.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if it feels like I'm talking about you, you need to check yourself because words only hurt whenever they are true. You're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel. Both are below in the description. Can you do me a favor and go in the description and follow me on Instagram right now? All right, guys, today I'm going to be reacting to a video of Rebel Wilson, which is a female actress. She makes comments to Jada on stage at the Oscars that no one is talking about, and I kind of feel like her joke was worse than Chris Rock's joke, even though Chris Rock's joke wasn't really a bad joke. All right, with no further ado, let's just get to it.
Will Smith winning for King Richard. But personally, I thought his best performance in the past year has been being okay with all of his wife's boyfriends. What? Come on, he didn't show up. You can't use COVID as an excuse anymore.
And she's absolutely right. That's what she's known for. She's known for talking down on Will and having multiple guys coming in and out of the family and watching their whole entire family just go up in flames and shambles. Now, why aren't people talking about that joke, and why didn't Jada get up and get on stage whenever another woman said something about it? On top of that, a Caucasian woman said something about it. For one, this is what it shows you. When you look at the actions that Will Smith made because of the joke after he looked over at Jada and she was upset, I see a lot of you guys out here that are with these women. You're going through the same thing. You know how many guys are locked up in prison because they felt like they had to prove something to an African-American woman and get out there and protect her? What exactly are you protecting these women for? Most black women are stronger than black men anyways, regardless of what you guys are saying out of your mouth. They're the ones that have emasculated you. They're the ones that you're complaining about the most. If you stop and look at the manosphere, most of this stuff is the community. That's the problem, the dysfunctionality within the community. Why? Because all other race of people eventually end up in a relationship regardless of what you say out of your mouth. You can sit here and say men and women are this, women are this, and men are this, and men are this. But no, the community, you're screwed. Most of this stuff that's online is for you. When it comes to them Chinese girls, they will get a man. When it comes to Spanish women, they will get a man. And when it comes to Caucasian women, they will get a man and eventually end up married. But a lot of you soft dudes out here, your mom has emasculated you. Mom has told you, listen, I've been through a problem. I'm raising you by myself. There's nobody here. But what you don't stop and look at, your mother acts like someone dropped you off at her doorstep, right? And she had no choice but to raise you. So you're going your whole life victimized by what your mother has told you because she's constantly placing herself in a victimized situation. You're going to dedicate your whole life trying to, I got to get rich. I got to get mommy out the hood. I got to take care of mommy. I got to do this for mommy. I got to do this for mommy. So a lot of you guys, you take that into your relationship. And then you're stuck always trying to prove yourself to your woman, and then your woman starts to act out like she's your mom. That's exactly what you see Will Smith going through. Will Smith is caught in a loop that most black men are actually caught whenever it comes to their mother. Now, another thing that I want to point out with this is that all of this is just one big joke. It used to be a time where when guys did do something like that, it looked heroic. Should a man protect his woman if she needs to be protected? Yes, but you're not supposed to protect a woman who has shown that she's not trying to protect you. That's simple. Even when it came down to boycotting the Oscars, she wanted to boycott the Oscars for something that she wasn't getting. And she had everybody following her, but people were looking at her like, man, ain't nobody getting ready to boycott the Oscars because you're not getting your award. Now, here's another angle that shows Jada Pinkett Smith laughing at the joke by Chris Rock that no one is seeing. Let's look at this.
People have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
So as you can see, Jada was laughing at the situation too. Will is the one that's actually looking the worst in this situation due to the simple fact that he took it to a whole nother level, but it also shows you what happened when feminine energy starts to take over your body. Too many of you guys, you allow feminine energy to come into your life, and then your moods are all over the place just like a woman. This is why a lot of you guys are ending up in jail and you're ruining your life because of feminine energy. Another thing that I want to say, why is Will Smith's daughter writing letters to Tupac? That's another thing. Why is another man so heavily involved in one man's family? Big shout outs to Kevin Samuels, but we're going to go and he breaks it down the best.
Biggest stars in Hollywood, squeaky clean image. Women love you around the world, and this is what's going on in your house. Your wife is in love with a dead man. Dear Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so me and my mommy can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Tupac got killed in what, 95, 96? Willow never met Tupac. Why is this little girl writing a letter to Tupac? Why is Will Smith's daughter writing a letter to Tupac? What is being said in that house to get this little girl not writing Santa Claus, not writing the Easter Bunny, writing Tupac?
He's absolutely right. Willow don't know what she's talking about, but their life, their whole life and their whole family has become a joke to Hollywood. That's the only thing that's happened. This is one big Hollywood story that's used for views. When you start to become a multi-millionaire and you start to make this type of money, a lot of these people feel obligated that they have to go out here and act this way with their life. But when it comes to Will Smith, it's like he's looked at now as just the biggest jokes, but it is something that you guys can learn from this Will Smith situation. And that is, when she show you that she bad, you accept those colors. Do not try to change them. All right? The power of the P is what got a lot of you dudes losing your mind. Because once they put it on you, you don't even know how to act outside of that. All right? When it comes to August Alsina, I know he just sitting back laughing at all this like, man, I knew this was going to happen. But when it comes to Will Smith, he ain't doing nothing but ruining his brand at this point. Probably, and it's not going to ruin his career. It's not going to ruin his image. Well, it's going to ruin his image a little bit, but they still going to be billionaires and they still going to be paid for the rest of their life. Hopefully, you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.